I like to put stuff online.
Let me ask you guys a question, right? Do you post it in the comments or come over to the Discord and we'll have a discussion on there? We've been having a discussion on this for about last week. Actually, probably 4 days since this whole Israel and Iran conflict. But if in the United States, if they got involved heavily in, say, North Korea comes in and they start strouting around and they have support with Iran and China comes in, right? And they're like, because Iran's part of BRICS, so I don't know how that's going to look like militarily, and they're going to help out Iran in this conflict against Israel. But Iran already knows that Israel is getting their weaponry from, or Iran already knows Israel's getting their weaponry from the United States, so, and probably a little bit of the European Union as well. So it's going to be a sticky situation. But let me ask you guys this a question: would you be okay being drafted to fight in this war? Would you be okay? I thought it'd be a resounding no. But I've heard some people say, yeah, they've been very blessed to live in the United States, and they would do it if they got called. Their ticket was punched. Just see what your guys' opinion on it. But let's talk about AIRO. It just IPO'd, and what a timing to IPO. They're aiming for $110 million market cap, and they IPO'd at the perfect time with all this conflict going on. I mean, kudos and congratulations to this company and their management for doing it and strategically planning like that. But let me just tell you this: they're an aerospace and defense company, right? I think this stock eventually could stabilize in this range, this $24 range. Right now, once this talk goes down, because Iran and Israel's been fighting for a very long time. I believe the talk will go down just like it did last October when Iran did all that stuff over in Israel. I think the talk will go down. This stock price will go down. I think it'll go down to probably $7 or $8, $9 a share. But this stock is a good stock to watch on your watch list for impending NATO deals, military defense contracts, and let's just see how much their floats are. The float is it's not on the public yet, I guess, because it's an IPO. Who knows? But their market cap is 597 million right now. I think personally they're aiming for 110. The company believes that they're worth 110. You got to realize that this stock is going to go back down. If you want to put your puts in, I would respect that. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm not a sit here and pump guy, but I feel like this could go down to, I mean, it's hard to get. You can't get a daily chart on here because it just IPO'd. But I think this will go down to probably 8 or 9, maybe 10, $7 a share, and I believe it's going to pump back up. Once it's going to be like the bird flu stocks. You hear more things about the bird flu and they need the vaccines. You look into those stocks, you have your 10, 15, 20, 25% bumps. I think this is going to be the same thing unless they start landing some major contracts, and we see that. We see they land major contracts, and then we'll be in the money. But right now, I am not holding that because I'm not buying it at this high right now. You'd be insane to do that. But I believe it go in 8 to 12. Then you'll see it back down to 11 or 10. But it's not going to stay at 24. I don't believe personally. I could be wrong. But I don't. I It's definitely not staying at this high of a range. But come over to the Discord. It's only 10.99 a month. We if you want to make friends in the trading community where we don't act like we're bigger than we are. Like, you listen to me and shut up. We all work together, and I constantly post news. We have a news bot that gives you news all the time, anytime that you want. That's our automatic programmed system within the Discord, so you can get any stock that you're in that you want, and you'll be able to find that information ASAP. We have 6 different alerters. All of them are successful. All of them are. And once you get onto there, I'll give you their resumes so you guys can be able to fine tooth comb them to make your own decisions. Also, don't be guys takers. Come show some love. Subscribe to the YouTube. It helps out us a lot, and it helps out Sasquatch, the editor, who really puts a lot of time and effort into these videos. These 5 minute little short videos take way longer than 5 minutes to just put out. We don't just take 5 minutes and just put it right out after it's done filming. This takes editing and puts the different stuff in. So yeah, show some love on that and subscribe, and yeah, come on over to the Discord. And if you guys do not make money with us on the Discord, I will give you feet picks, and you guys can make a year's worth of salary on my feet picks. So I will talk to you guys and see you guys soon.